Alright, welcome to my review of Chapter 5, Season 1 of Fortnite. We're going to start with a game here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to review all the tabs. This is also going to be a little bit of like, farewell to the season, alright? It's been a few hours until the season actually starts, or ends. Really like 3 hours until the season ends. It's really, really exciting. It's 10:55 p.m. EST, and just want to talk about the season because I have 327 levels. That is an absurd amount of playtime. I know some people have more, but like that is more than I wanted to play. If I look back, it's like I don't know. I couldn't help myself but play so much. It's a really fun time, and I don't want to play this much next season, even though I might end up doing it. It's a really fun time. And if I had all my ducks in a row or however they say it, like I'd be fine playing all I want. But this is taken away from things that I want to do. And so I want to limit myself maybe. But let's say goodbye to this fancy lobby. There's the island. Wow. I I don't know. I'm really happy to have had this experience. It's a bit sad to be saying goodbye in a way, but the game is always changing. Like, when we first started the season, we didn't have lock on pistol, we didn't have cardboard boxes, you don't have EMPs, and the game just constantly changes. Medals used to go up to 100. So we're just gonna talk. Just literally gonna talk here. This lobby was a really nice lobby. I mean, you don't spend too much time here, but there was all this stuff to like look around and all this exchanging crowns and ranks, and that's one of the things here. We did hit Unreal this season. I have never even tried in ranked. I don't know if I've played ranked before the season. I played a little in OG, and just hitting Unreal was so crazy. I cannot believe we did that. Let's look at this map here. This map was cool. I did not like any of this at first, honestly, but it's hard coming after OG. OG was super fun, but I really liked this season. This is my favorite season of Fortnite. As much as I really like OG, and honestly, I wouldn't be saying that when compared to OG. If OG was out and I played this entire season, I'd probably be saying that's my favorite thing. Like, OG is just so fun, but I have a lot of nostalgia for this thing. All right, Rebels, Lavish, Classic, like all these places, really good like memory stuff. Pleasant and Ritzy barely ever went. Not really a lot of memories there. Same with Snooty, Classy, Rebels, and Hazy. And then maybe Ruin. I have a few more memories on just because you end up there so often because of the circles. It's like in the middle. Decent some memories, and then these four meta locations, absolutely like just so much. I have memories associated with every single part of this map, every single thing. That island right there. I've died in every corner of the map. It's been such a good time here. So it's like, where do we want to go here for our? This is possibly our last game for Chapter 5, Season 1. There's Pandora's box, nice and open. Wow, look at this glider. I just want to enjoy this. I played so many games, particularly in ranked. It was really stressful, where I just didn't. I was so stressed and I didn't appreciate it. But this is really special. It was such a cool map. Looks like we're headed up here, so we'll just chill for a little bit. And we'll go reckless. So fun with the medals and everything. Medals initially, I remember starting this out, and I didn't recognize anything. Let's just start with this gas station. Unless there's someone there. There's someone right there. So we'll chill. But I remember starting out in the season and being like, what even are these guns? It was actually, I did not like this map at all because it's so overwhelming. They're so overwhelming. The guns in particular were the biggest change, and I think it felt like a deterrence for me. I honestly was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna play that much. I played more than I wanted to in OG, and then you pick up a gun, right? And you're like, what is this? Because in OG everything's so simple, but now you have this, and there's like marks above the gun, and it was such a big jump for me, but honestly, a lot of people I think, and I came to fall in love with all these guns. It was a very limited pool, and I think I really liked it. I really, really liked it. It was really cool. I'm gonna do pistol over SMG because I just feel like pistols you have so much more control over. I get like nostalgic with this. Overall, Reckless, this is the place I would go to camp for ranked most games. I experimented a lot. I like Reckless. We wouldn't land it a lot when playing casually because the thing about Reckless is you can just go Glacier and then get Reckless after, right? Skins this season really cool. That was the biggest reason I played. The biggest thing about playing this season, I was not gonna play the season, and then I saw the skins and I wanted to play. I think the skins are really cool. It was just so cool. I'm really excited to look. Like, I feel like looking at a new battle pass and seeing all the things that you will probably get or potentially get or will get is just so exciting. It's a feeling like no other. It's gonna happen tomorrow, basically. Wow. I'm just, you know. And so I'm happy with a lot of the items that I have as like a sort of memento for the season. Should we try and get a kill? What are they doing? That's a bot, I think. I don't know. Not gonna dwell on that. I think I should have died there. I pulled out my shotgun so late. So, what is that? It's a bot, dude. Okay. I don't know. It's elite. Why is that grunt all the way over here? What the heck? Occasionally you see Valeria like halfway across the map. I don't know. This is such a weird, like, I have so many hours put in this year. I don't even know where to start. I could talk about any of these locations, any of these items for an extended amount of time. Yellow. Oh, that didn't do anything. That's yellow, huh? Oh, I think they got off. Oh, no, they're not. They're right there. Wait. Ah. Did they not see me? Hi. Nice. That was a bot. Whenever you see a name followed by like numbers, I feel like it's a bot. Maybe I'm too quick to call things a bot, but... Oh, the chest. Just look at that. Okay, Enforcer was, when that came out, Enforcer was... I'm okay. I don't know. I really liked Enforcer. I have mixed feelings because I remember Enforcer came out. I'm like, this gun is so cool. It's so, you know, it's like a sniper almost that fires really rapidly. But it's kind of, it's not. It's really, I don't know. Fell out of love with it pretty quickly. Let's go for bounty. I don't know if our gold resets, but I'm pretty sure it does. So we're just going to do whatever. More firing here. Ooh. Let's do this. And let's go you. Wow, this is just such a beautiful map. I have everything on like, I don't know how to say it, easy settings, or like where the graphics aren't as taxing for my laptop, so it's like, I don't know. Oh my god, someone's scoping from right there. All right, let's see if we die. I'm gonna go for that Snow Striker. There you go. Turret, come on. You got it, buddy. Oh, they're right there. Crown? I'll just take the mythic. As far from what I understand, this was the least popular mythic. I loved this mythic. I'm not saying it's the most valuable. Most valuable's got to go to Oscar, but mythics overall, pump shotguns. I don't know. I see a lot of people build using them, but in zero build, which is what I mostly played, not a lot of value. Or at least they're very difficult to use for me. What are the odds that there's someone in the vault? Just be cautious. Because he saw that person scoping from the bush. I just feel like there could be people here. No. Wow, so many business turrets. Just gotta be a little cautious here. I don't know if it's so many experiences. Let's go through vaults. Vaults are fun. I'm glad we're getting a vault here because I feel like vaults are they're a key part experience of this season. Unless you're playing ranked, where I don't know, I would avoid them. But let's do that. Okay. Feels safe enough. Alrighty. Let's spend a lot of gold here. I don't know if gold carries over, but it doesn't matter. We have circle. So always go for this ammo crate right here. Whenever I was in squads, people wouldn't go for it. I just learned today, literally, that you can destroy this bottom part. I was spectating someone, and they did that. So that's pretty cool. So we'll do that. That's a pretty good loadout right there, honestly. So we can keep with that. What do we? There's so much stuff we can't go into. Like I was about to bring up Riot Shield. Honestly, Riot Shield, I feel like I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna drop the mythic and use it. Which is such a hot take, but Riot Shield is such a controversial thing, but it never really got resolved. I think Riot Shield's always been in the game, and you know, sometimes it's terrible, sometimes you just get lasered, but a lot of times it's really good. Same with lock-on pistol, where it's kind of like it feels like a mixed bag, but honestly, like it's really, you get so much value. We're gonna square scope on this. I also, you know, you find your certain your upgrades that you love most here, like on sniper. We're gonna go. I've fallen in love with reload mag. I'm gonna yeah, that's pretty good. There's so many things on other things. It's weird dropping the mythic. I feel weird about that, but I think we are going to here. If we could get a grapple blade, that would seal the deal. Oh, we had this. I might take the turret instead of porta bunkers. See, porta bunkers are good late game. But we have guns. Okay, we'll leave the porta bunker. Or we'll throw it out. Hello. To anyone who comes down. All right, we're doing pretty good. We got 4 kills somehow, which is crazy. That kill on the metal guy was a little scary. Oop. See, riot shield, you feel so safe. Like literally, whenever there's someone and I have a riot shield, it's like, who cares? Go in the vault. Oh. That's a person. Yo, let me out. Thank you. See, riot shield's a little bit scary. Like occasionally it's. Usually it's fine. You just don't know, kind of. Man, I wish we had a grapple blade. Grapple blade was the key thing. Oh my goodness, that thing this season was crazy. So I'd love to see one. It's kind of crazy though. You can't do everything. You can't do everything in the season, and you can't do everything for this final game here. But kind of how it has to be here. Wow. Fencing, snooty, like, oh my god. I like. I'm gonna want to see these locations again someday, and I don't know. It might not happen, and it's what a cool season. Like all these places, I just remember landing with people, and you know, you grab the items, and yeah, you get going, you get the vault, you lose a lot, and just everyone being in cars and modding and getting all the medals. That never really happened after the like in December I got like all the medals a few times, and then that never really happened after that. Let's see if we can find shield here. Oh, we already been in this house, haven't we? We could SUV camp. I would camp a lot in SUVs. Hi. Bruh. Oh, they have a grapple. There's a person. Save us. This is a bot, I bet. No. Chill. I forgot we have a medal. I forgot we had a medal. We're gonna keep the medal though. Only problem is there's a metal over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say final two is a win. It's really nice to get a win. Yo, I don't like that. It's really nice to get a win if you can, but I don't know. You can't always manifest it. I don't like turning our back to the metal. Needs to be a bot. Bro. Thank goodness to the person firing at this other guy. Chill. I had a few bugs. I had a bug today where it was the shield. I stopped a shield pot. Or I accidentally sort of thought it did, and it didn't stop it, but the animation kept going. So I had this blue like shield effect on my body the entire game. It was on my sniper, and it was kind of crazy. And there's a few bugs like that in the season where like like one of them was a water splash. I remember I like splashed in a car and like around here, and then I got out and there's the water splash effect was on my body the entire game. And then, you know, that was a funny memory. I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy it in the moment. But just experiencing the season, experiencing all the new things, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab, which I hope, you know, I'm sure they made a lot of money on. But it was all really cool. Lots of variety. It's really cool just seeing all the new things coming out, slowly unlocking the Battle Pass stuff. I can't even remember all the quests, but just doing everything that this game had to offer. There's some great stuff here. We'll keep the shockwaves and we'll keep the water bunkers. I don't know if we need 3 things here though. Like the maybe we'll try. We could drop the riot shield. We could not be cowards, but I've had a lot of success with it in ranked. You know, you put your back to the storm, you right click the riot shield, and they literally can't do anything unless they know what they're doing and they just, you know, shotgun you down, stun you, finish you off. We need healing. If we can. I know I didn't get the slap arrows. I just wanted to go inside first. I just feel weird. Slap arrows make noise, and so if other people are around, it's kind of, I don't know, a little riskier maybe. Fresh SUV though, can't complain. Let's get our way from the metal for now, and let's try and see if we can get our heals to max, and then we can go in here. We're in the top 7. But I'm all very happy with what I got this season. I would be nice to get a win here as always, but gonna keep our heads up if we don't. Oh my god, I just look at the terrain. Look at these SUVs. I sat in the SUVs so many times. These SUVs literally carried Unreal. You just sit in the back, you just tab, you just chill. It's great. I miss, man, this season is so cool. I wish we had a lock on, honestly. Lock on would be really nice. This is in zone. The only problem with this being here is that everyone's gonna have to come to us, but I think it's worth a gander. So let's do this. If we had a lock on, that would be really nice. Lock on inside bush is really, really cool. We also have a sniper though. So we'll keep our heads up for any people. Yeah. Oh, Classic Courts. Classic Courts is just such a place. So many sweats. I think all the sweats go to Classy. That's my perception. Favorite memories. Let's just go like favorite memory. I mean, I can't think of anything. Hitting Unreal is really cool. Particular games though, it's hard because the games kind of blur together. Even though I don't know, which I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing. But just getting wins was always super fun. Getting snipes, I hit a few headshot snipes. There was a ranked game I had early on where I was sitting AFK like this, and some guy walked right past me like multiple times. So that was kind of silly. Like so many end games. End games were always so fun. Ranked games were so honestly so slow. I would just camp the whole time because I would keep losing. And the thing about like ranked is you wouldn't get any elo points for getting a kill early. So what's the point? So you just camp, and then the ends games are so fun though. This end game should be pretty fun. I don't want to just instantly die, but if we can play it out, see how it goes. I wish we had a grapple blade, but what the heck is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a bot. See, bots can see in bushes and stuff. I had troubles when I'd be like tree camping and then a bot would notice us. We could be in trouble here. Let's... Okay. Let's think about how to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Just chill. Oh. Okay, well. Oh my god, what is that range? He's still learning things, even after... Okay, they're gonna... This person's kill hungry. It's 5 tick, okay. So we can't really take storm damage. Looks like they're being fired at. I'm gonna take this opportunity and shockwave left. I don't know if that was necessary because it looks like they got scared away a little bit. But we're gonna do the riot shield strat. We also have porta bunkers. If we can get in the circle, we can just plop down a porta bunker. That's more of like a top 10 strat. Top 3 strat, I feel like it's not... You don't really benefit by getting campy. Like you have to make a play at some point. So maybe I'll stop talking, but oh, what a fun... And there's always gonna be lots of footage online of chapter 5. I wish I had streamed almost. I don't think streaming would have... No, I don't know, because I don't want this... I want this to just be fun. But if you stream, then all your footage is up. Such a cool, like the bridges and the trains and just experiencing getting kills on the train. I remember when they released that quest where you get damage on the train. We sat on the train the whole game, didn't get our quest done, and then we got a win. It's just like stuff like that. Oh my god, did they know I'm here? Whoa. Oh my god. In ranked, that would be crazy. Okay, so we know it's a pink hope skin. This metal is actually really helping out. What do they have? Not that we should go to big pot, but I don't think it's worth going in. Oh my god, if we hit a snipe here, there they are. Let's ping here. We really have to go now. That's not really negotiable. Alright, we'll try. Odds are against us, though. This person's pretty decent. They see us. I don't think going up on the top is... They stole their bot. That bot, it's like from the... Oh my god. I never had a good experience with that. They're gonna let us know where they are. Okay. Not in circle. Bro, their bot is so... Oh my god. There's SUV. This metal's giving us so much value. Hey. Try and hit a 1 in a million snipe here. They only have 3 medals. Medals are not as good as people think, I feel like. Open this left door. I wish I had a lock on. Can you get an SUV? They EMP? Oh my god, they did. It doesn't last that long. This would be cool. They have to come to me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I don't want to emote. Okay, wait, let's collect some medals. I can't get it. Emote. Hey! Oh my god, 30 crown victory royales that season. That is how we end it. That we did not deserve to win. We just hid behind our little shield. The push matches are so scuffed. Oh my god, that is so funny. The problem with shotguns is the minute you run out of ammo, you don't have time to reload. Which is why I like going drum mag. Because even with reload mag, it's just not fast enough for a 1v1 really. So we went drum mag on the shotgun, and I switched from riot shield to shotgun. It was very risky, but they could not see me. It was really finicky for both of us, and I managed to hit quite a few good shots. I got them down to white, and then I was like, I don't know how many shots I have in my shotgun, but you don't want to be stuck without anything. So I switched to the riot shield, and we landed. And that shows how slow the medallion healing was. Like, I want to be clear, like that medallion healing, it was so OP back in the day, but they nerfed it so hard. So, that is fantastic. I did not. Wow, and it was a crown win, was it not? Wow, look at this. Look at that. Let's check that we have enough storage here. That is our first recorded win too, where I recorded the whole game. Let's check these out. This Jackie thing has been here the whole season. This is so hype. It's so hype. All right, so here's all that. Let's take a look here. So first of all, we have our. I'm gonna check the battle pass. Here's all the skins if you want to take a look. But here's an item shop. I just wanted this to be like a little bit of a time capsule for what all of Fortnite was like. You know, back at this time. So here's the shop. A lot of people complaining about the shop. I know a lot of people's favorite items aren't really in and stuff. They have new jam tracks. But you know, you save money, I guess. I bought this. You know, I got FOMO'd into like, you know, you might as well buy something if it's probably limited. Let's look at this battle pass. This battle pass was, I remember looking at the first day and being so excited. You start with Hope. We're not gonna showcase everything, but there's Hope. Pink Hope. I think I got to like Pink Hope really quickly. Like, you know, basically the first day, I think. And then Oscar, I remember getting. I remember hearing someone describe him as sexy. Wow. White Oscar and stuff. Honestly, these went really quickly. I remember here's where it started getting like kind of slow, where like okay, now you're kind of getting somewhere. Pink Hope I used a few times here. Nothing really, you know, crazy. And then Nisha was cool. The biggest thing though. Wow, this is just throwback. I remember unlocking these. I remember like, you know, this would be like I'd spend all day grinding for stuff like this. But I never actually used any of these. Except for Rough Cut Montague used for Lola or Brilliant Cut. Such a fun skin. There's this one. This thing looks so cool. You're like, oh my god, what a cool like drop effect. And then this diamond blocks half your view, so you can't even see where you're landing. This is one of the best cosmetics in the season. I think I had so much fun with these. I don't have a sitting emote, so it was such a fun one. I think I would spam it, and everyone would have it, and it was really cool that it kind of sucks about stuff like this where it's like limited, because if I use this emote, it's really fun when someone else has it and they don't always have it. Grand Glacier Glider. Grand Glacier was our dropping point, you know, for the beginning of the season. Then we switched to kind of Lavish, basically, and then, you know, fencing a few times. But it's pretty much Glacier, then Lavish. This Grand Glacier Glider was so cool because it's the one place now we went. And Grand Glacier, I'm so happy it says Grand Glacier. This is I'm very pleased with this item because it's just a good reminder. It's a good souvenir from Grand Glacier. Grand Glacier was such a fun place. It's so cool. Um, like just think about it right now, it makes you kind of sad because like there's so many, like there's just the three levels of Grand Glacier. You know, having Montague there, having the vault right there, having the the toilets where where you can get a few items, having the plane crash site nearby, which moved around a little bit, having the butt chest, having the deer in the garden, just listing up everything here. Having there's always one car, maybe a hoverboard for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event, maybe a motorcycle, just having the vending machine there and the bounty board there, always having the Christmas tree there during the Winterfest event. Oh my gosh, it's such a good time. There's so many rooms I remember dying in. There's so many rooms. Chest, you remember? There's the vents. Landing on the ceiling and ranked and like being really nervous. Getting my first. I think I killed my first Unreal person in the top of Grand Glacier. I remember that now. That was so iconic. I picked up an epic shotgun and I just went wham, and I was so happy to get that. Just such a cool memory. Just the back house there, just kind of experiencing, that was our dropping place. I remember experiencing the vault for the first time and being like, wow, look at all this ammo. There'd always be a blue chest. Oh, there's the icy stuff. There's the mountains are nearby. There's just, I remember getting snipers there. They nerfed snipers and sniper drop rates after a while, but there was always two snipers there initially, and it was so cool. Peter Griffin, iconic skin, crazy. That is limited, honestly, but that's Peter Griffin. This is a cool loading screen stuff. Valeria was the first skin in the game that I was like, the battle pass skin. I was searching, I was sifting through and I was like, oh, these are neat. Valeria's the first skin. I'm like, I really want Valeria. I was so happy when I got Valeria. Honestly, didn't really use Valeria after the fact, after like a week. I want to use Valeria again. Such a cool skin. It's so fun. Really, really cool. Really great roster of skins here. Got the cars. I forgot about the cars, honestly. This is my theme. I've had it on the lobby this whole time, and it's in my head. I know this loop so gosh darn well. I'm gonna text my. I have to go to something after this. I'm gonna text. I'm gonna be late. We'll be late. Whatever. I don't. No one's watching these videos. Like. I don't need to. I don't know. I tried to spray the spray everywhere. I remember getting it. I was like, oh, this is a cool spray. I'm gonna spray it everywhere. And there's a few games where I sprayed it like a few dozen times. Everything's cool here. This is cool. I'm unlocking this and being like, yo, this is cool. And this is where I said I'm gonna stop playing Fortnite. That much. I need to focus on YouTube. Need to focus on other stuff, and I didn't. I kept going. They released the bonus rewards, and bonus rewards were same kind of thing where it's like there's a cool few cosmetics stick out to me. Overall, I was just really happy to get new items. Just getting cool new items. Everything's great. Nothing is like this is. I don't mean this as a criticism in a sense, but nothing was like like this is crazy. Like I need this. I'm gonna whatever. Like Valeria was the throne emote was. And there's a few other items there are, particularly the Peter Copter, which hasn't come up yet. Green Valeria is also cool. Where's the... Oh, Peter Copter's and quest rewards. So basically, the quest only went up to this after a while. And then halfway through the season, I think it was that around the halfway point, after playing, got up here, got to level 150, and then they released these. And it was crazy because you're thinking like, oh my god, there's all these new items and stuff. And it was just these styles and stuff. And I think it was kind of like, I don't know what to expect and stuff. Because it sounds like a criticism. I don't know. I don't want to put a damp or anything, but I got these all instantly because I had the levels already. Really cool. I think these are really cool. I don't use any of them really, besides Purple Hope. I like Purple Hope. They look really cool and stuff. It's a little bit hard to like match them with styles and stuff, but I think they're, I don't know. It was a really cool surprise and stuff. But it was a big jump. Because these all came out and you 15 new cosmetics, but I don't know, they kind of just passed by, which I don't know. It's kind of, this looks cool. Oh my god, Montague School. What's really the coolest memory is that all these are bosses. All these are this is an NPC. I regret not getting the past 2 crew passes. I guess it's good to save money and not just buy skins that I'm not going to use, but I wish I had all NPCs for this season. Just gonna be honest. The snake skin. I mean, the one from December wasn't actually in the game, so never mind. But the snake skin, I forgot what his name was. He was in the game. They put him as an NPC, and I missed out on him. And that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm very happy with what I have, but Peter Griffin, and then these people as bosses. Oh my gosh, so many memories of taking on Montague, Oscar especially. Even Nisha and Valeria, definitely a ton, and like just their mythic and what that came along with that. Look at the quest rewards. Quest rewards came out like a little later. I mean, they were fun. You just do them. You tried to knock them out as quickly as I could. Tried to get Runway Hope as quick as possible. Peter Copter. This is where Peter Copter is where I said I'm gonna stop YouTube again. I'm gonna stop. This is around the same time I think as I got like 150. I said I'm gonna stop playing Fortnite as much. Actually, once I got same thing with Don Duel's Nisha. Once I got around to this point, I'm like, I need to get off Fortnite. I'm playing all day. I get home and I'm like, I think about Fortnite when I'm not playing Fortnite, and I just constantly think about Fortnite. Never happened. It was really fun. I mean, it happened a little bit. I tried. Snake quest went really fast. Snake is really cool. This knife one, it's a cool cosmetic, but it feels like an invisible pickaxe. I don't know. I don't use it as much, but really cool thing. This is a cool one. Cool cosmetics. Really like him. Fortnite crew. This just came out. Really, really good Fortnite crew pack. This is a really cool cosmetic. All these cosmetics are really, really clean. They have Lego styles and everything now. Fortnite Lego. That's another thing here. Let's switch over to that. I never really played Fortnite Lego after the first day. Let's go to this one. And the first day, I remember Fortnite Lego came out, and I had stuff to do. I don't remember what. I think I had like I had like script due for class. I had to write the script, and I remember it came out. All these Lego styles came out. Fortnite Festival came out at the same time, and I just remember playing for 4 hours that morning straight. Lego Fortnite, nothing else. What a cool experience it was. Didn't hook me. Like there wasn't. I don't know. I think part of it was there wasn't anything to go for progression-wise. I really like getting cosmetics and progression, and just playing for fun wasn't enough. It was fun, but playing for fun was not. I don't know. I needed more, maybe. Let's take a look here. I don't even remember how to tab. Oh, my goodness. So I played for 4 days the first day, and then other people I was playing with played more. But I built this original shack. I think this is it. It's changed so much. I honestly don't. I feel like that's not it, low key. Let's take a look around here. Oh no, that is it. I built like a nice foundation, and I built these walls. Yeah, this is it. And I built this, and they upgraded it. They added like the roof and everything, and I didn't even have a second floor, but it was just the starter hut. I'm very proud. I feel like I helped people out. It was fun. It was really cool. It was really exciting seeing everything, exploring things. One thing that was deterring is the movement. I remember there was like stuff like a beach like way down here that I wanted to get to, or I like died, and it's just so ridiculously long traveling places. Like if I want to go to the caves, I had to go find my cave. I'm sure they've improved it. I'm sure there's movement somewhere, but it was a lot of work. Chest. We got to bigger chests, but the chests were really small. Just storage is still a problem. It just feels a little clunky, I feel like. But it was so cool. It was so exciting to see everything and progressing in survival. And I had a lot of fun the first day. A lot of fun. I don't regret it. I think it was really cool. There's a rainbow. Just exploring new things. Wow. So cool. I remember getting raspberries. That was the first day. You get raspberries, and then you mine trees to, get some wood. Good times. I'm good with that. Lego Fortnite's here to stay, though. That's not less sentimental, but still really cool when it came out. Same thing with Fortnite Festival. Fortnite Festival, copyright issues, so I'm not going to play anything. But I guess you can play a Fortnite song. Should we play some Fortnite Festival? Let's play some Fortnite Festival. Do I have storage here? This video is about to be really big. 13 gigabytes left. We got to go quickly. Fortnite Festival is going to last, so we're actually not going to do it. Fortnite Festival, really fun. When it came out, it was kind of like it's like a music thing. I remember playing it for a little bit, and it was fun, but it was kind of just like, eh. And then I kind of got into it more. I AFK jam session a lot. That's how I got a lot of my early levels. That's how I got maxed out the first festival pass. Not getting the second one, I don't think. But I got the first one. I don't want to say I kind of regret it because I wanted to just get Gangnam Style, but I think getting the Fortnite festival pass, that was when I first finally said, I'm going to spend money in this game. I'm going to get sucked into cosmetics. Rocket Racing, on the other hand, Season 0, is that ending today? Is it not? We reached Diamond 1, which is in the top, like, whatever percent. That's very, very high. Most people stop at Gold 1 because that's where the skin was. So whatever cosmetics you get for being in Diamond 1, I think it was, like, wheel colors, and then, like, burst colors, technically. Those are cool, and those might be here to stay. Quest did not finish most of them. If you look at it, there's like barely anyone in terms of a game like Fortnite who get up here. The elo is so slow for Rocket Racing. It's too slow. It's ridiculous. It's a really big ask. But I played every single Season 0 quest. You don't see them right now because I did them, but I did them all. And then they added these ones later in the season, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't grind like I did. But I would do my daily quest every single day. And I loved it. Let's do a game. Let's do a game of Rocket Racing. And then I got the skull decal. I don't know if this is limited. I don't know if anything is limited, but if it is, it's gonna be really cool because not a lot of people are playing this. This season had a really crazy time because it felt like Fortnite OG. You have Fortnite OG. It's the classic Fortnite, and then you go to Chapter 5 Season 1. The gameplay is completely different, and then you have Fortnite Festival, Lego Fortnite, and Rocket Racing, and it just felt like such a different game. But I honestly got into it. Please give us a map that we know that we can absolutely crush. There's some maps where we can do really well. If there's a map that we know, but then we can talk about it. I remember I don't know if they buffed the speed. I do not recognize this one. I only recently got to Diamond 1, and so I don't know a lot. That's kind of, yeah, there's some maps I have a lot of nostalgia for. But the thing is, the maps will stay around. Like, I don't think Rocket Racing is going through a lot of changes. I know they added speed racing and stuff. 90% is not bad. Let's go up here. Okay, this is my first time playing this map. Unless it's a buffed version of something that I don't recognize. Let's see. Anyway, you just gotta drift a lot. I think there's a lot of strategy, but but I'm not willing to take the time to go and learn maps, like go into practice and figure out the best shortcuts and stuff. I just want to play. So that's what I did. I just played. I adapted. I had lots of times where I would get to last and I would end up getting first, which is really difficult to do. I was very proud of myself for catching up a lot of times. Figuring out where to use boost all by myself, or just copying what others in front of me are doing, I guess. But, you know, oops, that kind of sucks. But Season 0, I was there day one, and it was very stressful when you lost and died. It still is stressful. If you lose and die, you fall behind really far. But just figuring it out, it was a good time. I think it started to just get a lot of ask, like getting to Gold 1 was cool. That was very manageable, but everything after that, like elo wise, getting from platinum to diamond, oh my goodness, that I do remember having to spend a lot of time on that. But I found it very relaxing. I think it does get repetitive after a little bit. There's not too much variety, you know, but it's good. Overall, really liked it. Overall, really liked the cars. I never bought a car style. I don't think I'll ever buy a car style. I don't think I can justify it enough. But you know, I liked the cars. They gave us some really fun ones in the battle pass, and that was really cool. You know. Let's see. I don't know how to fly still. I still don't know a lot, but Diamond 1 is a very good place to end for Season 0. Season 0 of Rocket Racing is really exciting. You know, it feels like, you know, we're the first. Yeah, I do kind of want to become a Fortnite YouTuber / streamer. I think that'd be cool, having the news and really getting into this. It just means that, I don't know, with games that I've done for YouTube, it kind of impacts how you play the game. Like that means I wouldn't be playing this for fun as much, which is fine. It's a trade-off I'm willing to have, but you look at a game differently after you do YouTube for it. That's all I'm saying. We should get our boost in here. I think we can hopefully get second. I forgot where the finish line is, but I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I just goofed that. Come on. Oh, we could have gotten second there. Well, yeah. I think we could have gotten second. We just had to stay in and we did that. So that's okay. We'll wait to, usually the quests don't count until they finish up. There we go. Overall, very good. I liked, I'm going to text my friend and say midnight. How much storage we got here? I'm gonna have to upload this like instantly. 8 gigabytes. Okay, we have enough to still go through. Quest. Crazy. I mean, we're really just talking about this battle royale. Let's go to our 0 build here. It's a little bit bugged. You kind of have to go to like 0 build. Then you go to build. All right. Unreal 21665. When I got to Unreal, I was at like 13th place. Honestly, didn't really care about anything once I hit Unreal. Unreal was such a grind. We ended up getting this umbrella to turn purple because we hit Unreal. This is a huge... Honestly, after the fact, it feels like it wasn't that easy, but it was really a lot of rage, a lot of stress, and I pushed myself way too hard to get this thing. It was not good. But, oh, like, here's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle balloon. Man. What a cool time. There's the shop, just to kind of breeze through that. That's pretty much it. What a great season. I'm happy to get that solo win at the end right there. I am gonna miss this map and these locations. Oh, this quest was, oh my gosh, it took so long to do. We did it though. Look at this. The yacht landed there a few times at rank. Yacht has a really cool vault and stuff. This house never really went to. Let's just talk for a little second here. This house never really went to. You end up everywhere at some point. I don't think I've barely ever been here. SUNY Steps ended there a few times. Peter Griffin was the most difficult boss in my head. He just felt so aggro with his hammer pump, and I don't know if he threw. I think he throws clusters. I can't remember. SUNY Steps didn't really go here, but always had a good time with it. There was always drones typically. They actually removed the drones and moved them here midway through the season, but there was drones at first, and I really enjoyed that. This place didn't really land. I tried to land here a few times. There's a few times I was trying to farm AFK players and ranked, and there's always people here for some reason. I barely ended up here, but yeah, same with this. I never really ended up here until the end of my rank journey. I started going here for the lock-on pistol. Let's take a look at our character, friends. Oh, can we not do that? Oh, we can't. We're not in a game. Whatever. But there's a character here that would be there. Here a few times would farm. End up here a few times. Like, it's a few times here. Down here, not really that much. Up here is to where he gets this tree in particular. This tree and this tree I would camp in. Especially this tree. I camped it for a while, and I would get that no damage bonus in Fortnite. Well, of course it's Fortnite, but like, it was a really good time. I would camp here. I had really good success here. I would, you know, basically I became a bush camper in trees, and it was really helpful for me. This tree was really good to me. Very few problems landing there usually. This train station a few times. There's a bush back here where a few games kind of, you know, came down to there. These water pools were always a little bit, you know, finicky. The end circles over here were so open. It was so tricky. Pleasant, don't really have any memories. I have memories. I remember early on in, you know, this chapter, this season, I end up in these trees. I just have a vivid memory of being in these trees. Let's see here. Not really, nothing crazy this side of the map. This place, there's a launch pad here. Had a really good time there. Would end up here a lot. The yacht, of course. There's a reboot van over here and stuff. There'd be a soccer field and motorcycle, I think, right here. So that was always kind of cool to see. We didn't go there too often. Didn't go here too often, but I've been here. There's like, you know, little barrels and of Splash and the tower. Same thing with Ritzy. No comment. Ritzy, biggest memory is I was right here, and there's two people. There's like people over here, and they're trying to get over here in the circle. It's top 10 champion ranked. I had a lock on. I got 2 kills in the top 10. I got +5, and after getting spending hours getting +1, +0, -1. It was so cool. Really great memory of Ritzy. Really didn't explore Ritzy that much though. Ritzy had a lot of buildings and stuff that just never really went to that side. There were some rocks for here. I tried water camping a little bit, but kind of ran into problems, so not really. This house we'd end up to a little bit here, just a good connecting point from over here. So this house is kind of nice. Here's where we start getting a little. I'm gonna have so much to say here. I'm gonna try and go quick. This mountain really fun. There's the launch pad up here. There's always chests. There's the weather tower that wasn't always there. Pretty contested area, but just a really nice capture point. Well, mountain's pretty iconic. This train station I love. This train station was always a source of comfort. There was rarely anyone ever there. There's always the metal mouth guy, or not metal mouth guy. There's a guy. There's just that guy. Wow. Wow, and I'd camp in some houses here. Always just a safe place to go. Always lots of cars, always lots of chests. Really contested. There's bushes and trees around to hide in if you want. Really great spot by the train. I love this location. Really beautiful. Anything about this peninsula here? This is always just a weird place to go through, but you kind of you because it's circular, you end up having to cut through here a few times. That pretty marks off this section of the map right here. They're very open, very open. End circles were always very chaotic here, because you usually just get sandwiched if you had no porta bunkers, to be honest. Let's go up here. Rebels Roost. I had to do some mosaic quest here. Didn't go up here too much, but used to go up there for grapples, and they also sell lock-ons, so used to go up there a little bit. Went to this back place a few times, but really did not come up here too much, except for the item from the lady. Nothing really else that significant. Never explored Rebel Roost a few times, but like not like to the full point. Like so, I've seen mostly everything, but I don't know, nothing too. I don't know. We have the little cabin over here. I think that's it. With an NPC and stuff. Nothing to experience too much. I've been to these places. I've been to this hut up here. It's really hard to find a place in rank to hide, and you try and find a place that no one's going to, and there's usually people going there. This island's iconic. There's chests hidden over here. Really nice dropping point. You have Snake in the back, who was a scanner. I don't think he scans anymore, but there's a bowling alley back here. Had a lot of good times at the island. There's a boat right here. Died a lot of times up here too. And there's also the winter island that was up here. That was fun when that happened. We have the hotel thing right here. Not a bad dropping point. Usually there weren't people there. And there's decent enough loot. There's a little box on the top you can destroy. There's zip lines connecting all these things. Good, nice little location. A lot of circles that ended here were really nice because there's a lot of cover, a lot of bushes. It was all end zones were all so fun. But I think they were really fun. They were fun up here. Lots of wins ended up here. We have this vault right here. Vault was good. It was there's a guy there. You can get the loot and stuff. It's pretty contested actually. At first we were like, oh, no one's going here, but I think people started to figure it out, and you see a lot of people going there. So yeah, this water, not really. I mean, there's a hut there, but nothing really crazy to say about that. There'd be a lot of NPCs around this area actually, or maybe up here. I don't know. Yeah, NPCs. No, they'd be right here. NPCs. You just see our bots. Sorry. Gas station. This gas station we just ended up at a lot. Nothing crazy to say about it, but I camped there a few times. Camped in this tree a few times. But nothing crazy about it. Lavish, what a cool time. Landing the tower. A lot of people land tower. I liked going for the boss super early. Back house is a safe place to go if it was too contested. Front house, you get the bounty. You get there's always SUVs, I think, and there's always vehicles. Lavish is a great time. I remember destroying Lavish with friends was really cool. One of my friends was like, we got to destroy Lavish. And we ended up doing it. And we were in the storm for a little bit, and all these items just popped. Such a cool thing. I wish I could go back and do it, but I'm not. I'm tired. It's almost midnight. I need to go eat and sleep and whatever. Lavish was iconic. You get the best gun, the best frenzy auto. Such a cool labyrinth. It was the biggest structure from what I understand. I think, if I'm thinking right. And there's so many nooks and crannies, so much loot. What a cool location. Honestly, one of the, I'm just gonna look around. My favorite's gotta go to Reckless, but Lavish Layers is pretty much my favorite. The only reason I like Reckless is because it helped me in rank, honestly. Lavish was such a fun place to drop. Such a good place to drop. Always had people, always had action. This train station going on here, you get a lot of bots, NPCs down here where you could get bounties. Train station had a vault and stuff. Always lots of cars. Occasional weather tower right here. This house we would always end up at just to get and bots or something. I would end up in there rank 2. Always be a good location. This place always seemed to have people right here. Never really trusted that place. Then there was a zip line that connected over here, around here. That I'd always end up taking, or you'd have to drive through this lake. This lake had to drive through so many times. I'm gonna run out of storage here. I just feel like I am. I know we're not taking up too many gigabytes. Okay, no, we're good because we're not actually playing. There's not a lot of moving pixels, so it's not taking up a lot of storage. I mean, let's keep going. Let's go quick. This house, the same thing as this house down here. You kind of end up here. You see some bots. There's all those cars. Really nice place. I would always camp under this bridge stretch right here. This is a really nice place for camping with the SUV. Really liked camping right here, just the river. This bridge was really nice. Always had stuff. Train station. Classic courts was a really early this season thing. Early in the season, I would go classy and it was fun, but we really fell out of style. Barely ever went to classy. Circle barely ended up there, I feel like. Classy, a lot of sweats would go there. It was kind of weird because at first we're like, there's no loot here. And then we kind of went, oh, there is a lot of loot. It's okay. There's a lot of loot, but it's kind of just far away from everything. It's kind of just like, I don't know, kind of fell in love with it. Yeah, this place in the back where I went like a few times, it has that fish guy who's a scanner, or turned into shooter. He's cool. This hut right here, went here a few times because of the mosaic quest, like later in the season. Only been there a few times. It has the metal mouth guy. He's cool. Nothing too much to say about that. But this train station this train station just ended up you know, if you go to class, you kind of go to end up at this train station, and it was always a nice little safe haven. Train over here is it's just so it's kind of like dark in a sense. I don't know. And there'd be a lot of cars around, so that was really nice. We go here a few times and ranked, or we like this is our cool secret location. But a lot of people just start going here. Kind of the same thing as like this here, where you kind of got really like a lot of people found out about it. But it's a nice place to go when no one's going if you want to, you know, get at least half decent loot and stuff. I don't know if a mod bench is occasional there. I think it is, where you can occasionally get a mod bench, and that's really nice. Or I don't know if they removed that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if I went to this island. Not really anything to say about over here. If we went there, we'd often go here. I've only been here a few times. This is a really cool warehouse. Honestly, never really took the time to explore it and appreciate it. It would always just be ranked, and it'd just be like, oh well, here's the location. But not bad. This island, not really anything crazy. Like I had a few end circles here and stuff. Water's just a chaotic. This is just such a chaotic place because it's not really a lot of cover, even though it feels like there is. Never really went to the turbines. I saw them when I was watching ranked esports or Fortnite esports. It was really cool to see this stuff. Rarely really went here, but they were a really cool location. Lots of secret locations at the end of the map. Edge of the map was always very chaotic because you got to move in really quick. Oftentimes you don't have circle. And there's often a lot of loot right here. A lot of memories of being out there with no weapons. You land there somehow, or you have to get away and you're kind of stuck. A lot of chaotic times out here. This peak is kind of fun. These mountains are cool. There's lots of end circles here there are a lot of end circles here that were very chaotic. Lots of sniping, lots of porta bunkers, lots of fun. This was also safe haven, had a nice little rebel thingy. I don't know how to say it. Lots of reboot van. I'm getting tired. There's a tower here. It had April O'Neil who would sell very expensive, but they would sell shockwaves, so that was cool. Lots of loot here. Overall, it was a really nice place to reboot van and maybe get a vehicle. Nice place. Let's talk about the train really quick. So the train went around. Train is like, oh my god, there's a train. It's crazy, and it didn't really have that much impact and stuff. It was fun for the quest, and it was really fun whenever you see the train. It's like, oh hey, there's a train, and you know, you spend a game going on it, but it wasn't super crazy. I remember I had one game where it was pushing a car, and it pushed a car like from Reckless all the way like over here. It was a long time. It was really cool to see that because the car kind of got stuck in the front. It was cool. You could like the train could hit you and you could get pushed up on it. It was cool that you had loot. Really cool and fun thing. I don't think I think it's good. Like it's like it sounds like a bad thing that didn't do. I think it did its fine job because if it was overwhelming, like I don't know. I don't think that would have been good either. So I think it was good. It was a fun aspect, fun little gimmick that came in. The chest always had blue loot. The chest was, you know, the loot wasn't crazy and stuff, but it was a fun little time, you know. And sometimes, you know, you see the train's gonna move, spend a while in the circle. You're like, hey, let's take the train, you know. You have fun. I don't want to talk about Reckless yet. I'm like scared too. Lavish was a big talking point. Like, But these ones, let's talk about these three last, and let's go into ruins. Middle of the map, you end up here a lot. Ruined reels started to pay a lot more attention later in the game, later in the season. I never actually really landed there. I rarely landed. You just don't land at ruin. The problem with ruin is it just didn't have a medal. It just didn't seem like a good place for loot. And worst of all the cover had holes in it, so I never really felt safe landing there. You know, you land and you want some time to breathe. You don't really get that time to breathe. There's not a lot of vehicles. You know, oh, there's this weather tower here and stuff that you have SUV usually, and that would connect to fencing. Yeah, it's right by fencing. It seemed like a lot of sweats and a lot of people would land there, but it just doesn't seem worth it. You know, so it's kind of just that's what I have to say about that, I guess. This gas station though is always very helpful. We ended up this gas station a lot because we would land at Grand Glacier, go to Reckless, then go to this gas station. That was kind of what happened for a while. And this gas station was really nice. Get a vehicle, get some fuel. Usually you find people there. There's these ruins here. Didn't really, you know, a few times there. There's the weather tower. I'm glossing over some things. I could talk about like anything here. Like I remember an encircle ending, like, you know, right here. I remember what's one thing that I did not talk about here. I remember hiding under this bridge. That's crazy. Oh, this tunnel. Oh, the tunnels. The tunnels are crazy. I remember getting a kill, killing the Peter's medallion here, and not really getting elo for it and being upset. There's an underground section right here with they combined the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff, but that underground section was really crazy. You could get like turned into a prop, which wasn't I don't know. We didn't really end up using that, but it was a cool little vault there. I never really checked it out all the way, but it was always there when we needed it. You know, always someplace to hide. This house actually, we never really talked about this, but this is where the drones were moved to. Drones not really crazy. You know, you get a little bit of meds, but you won't really get anything crazy. But the drones. Or this place, lot of big dropping point. There would always be people there. There's always a lot of like, you know, it wasn't really crazy that loop, but it was just a really popular spot. It felt like it had cars and stuff. It was a cool house. I never really truly explored it, but it felt very fresh. I could still land there and I'm still not certain about that location. Oh, let's take a gander. Let's talk about this. This is iconic. Actually, we'll talk about this when talking about Reckless, because that's a mixed bag here. Let's go to the bottom of the map here, right? This place didn't really go to. We went a few times, enough to like more than like to at least multiple times. You know, you kind of just end up there. Reboot van right here and Launchpad, very helpful and stuff. You don't really just end up here too much. It's just such a foreign part of the map, but there's a vault, there's some loot. Never really explored this house all the way. Oftentimes I would go there, it'd be like, okay, let's get some starting gear and let's head out, you know. The windy roads, never really anything happened here. I remember just driving through it, and you don't need to drive past the winding road on the way down. You can just drive through it. I tree camped here above here a few times. I don't know. No loot here. Nothing too crazy. This patch is really like nice. There's always usually an SUV right here. You have the launch pad right here and like stuff. I would land here initially in ranked, and then it came too popular. But there's a bush here. There's some fishing stuff. It's a very popular location because people just end up here. And then this launch pad was very helpful. You'd always see people using this launch pad. Occasionally you'd see it destroyed, and that was crazy. Where it's like you want to use the launch pad and you can't. They added an NPC here. I think this place became a lot more popular. But this house was always nice. Had a reboot van, had some loot, camped there a few times, died there a few times. You know, it was fun. I remember camping this house and trying to get people to come in so we could shotgun them, and didn't really happen. And we're camping this tree and the NPC would see me. Weather tower here a few times. This is where we need to talk about this house. This house is iconic because it would have Hope inside, and Hope sells grapple blades and has rifts. Grapple blades are so key. Oh my god, this season the grapple blades were so like just important. You had to get a grapple blade to move around, otherwise you were just kind of toast end game. And that's not true. You didn't need a grapple blade to win, but it's just so nice. It's so much more fun whenever you get a grapple blade. Your game just feels so much more fun because you don't have to spend. You just get places faster, and that's just great. It's less boring. So yeah, the tunnel here, I remember camping here a few times, dying to campers a few times. Really just fun little vault here. Always had fish, always had chests. You know, business turrets are fun to place down there. I remember there's a little zip line here, and if you don't, I remember just jumping down and dying without catching the zip line once. That was silly. Overall, very very fun little location, and otherwise very very distant side of the map. I'd say honestly, like this side of the map's distance. This side's also all corners of the map are distance except for this one. This one, or by distant I mean I don't really know them. This we kind of learned the Rebels Roost part pretty well. Down here, this is like, oh, this seemed like the place to land. Like no one's landing down here, but people kind of figured it out over time. Here's Krampus' house. Never landed down here. I came here like a few times and in and out. It was a nice looking house, but never really went down here. Never really went down here either. I had to do the quest for that starter pack. Always a lot of loot here, a lot of chests and stuff, but like not, it's just so far from everything. Like I don't want to travel all the way up here. It just, there's no metal. There's a launch pad up here. Have memories of getting kills off spawn there, so that's kind of fun. But I don't know, like spawn, like playing down here just is so uncommon. It was so weird. It just felt so foreign. There were a lot of bushes, but it felt like you only go here when it's late game. What is this? Oh, this is like a mini hotel house, mini house. It's the same thing. We would end up there. I have a few memories there. There's usually be a motorcycle out front. That would be a fun time. And there's a waterfall over here. I don't know. I think the waterfall is right here. And yeah, and there'd be some chests. The waterfall is kind of fun. There's nothing behind the waterfall from what I understand, but those chests like in front of it hidden. But yeah, not much here. Here they had sneaky snow mandos for a while being sold by the NPC, and that was really fun. I'm getting tired. I gotta cut this. I gotta go quick. But this is a fun landing place for a little bit. I think it got a little popular and stuff. But you end up here and you try and get some loot, and it's not a bad location and stuff. It's still a little far from things, but it's a place if you want to go, you can go. And I'll just say here's a little shipwreck thing. Sometimes there'd be that giant thing that you can explode and get lots of shield on. Up the coast here, you have a hidden treasure room, which I only really went in once or twice, but it was really cool. I don't even know where it is, but there's a hidden treasure room with a pirate ship and like a cave, and you go in and get lots of chests. It was such a cool location. I think I wanted to go there once, and there's someone there, and I just I'm not gonna go there really. It's just kind of hard because you have to, once you go in, you have to take a minute to get out. So, and out of the edge of the map, you're just gonna get hit by storm most of the time. So it's just kind of a bargain, risky thing. Hazy Hillside, I don't want to talk about too much. Hazy Hillside is like the first place I landed when this map came out, and I remember just like not knowing anything, landing Hazy and dying, and just being like, "What the heck is this game?" But Hazy Hillside, lots of loot. Never really felt super busy. The roofs are very slanted. There's no grab blade, there's no NPC. It's a weird thing where it's kind of like Ruined Reels, where you don't really, I don't know. There's always a lot of cars. That's the one thing I'll give it credit for. And there was a vault. I barely ever got the vault. It would end up there late game sometimes, but didn't really go there. I remember, actually, there's one hut here where I opened a blue chest. First chest, I got a grapple blade, riot shield, and golden sniper. I believe the sniper, it had a 2x or square scope. It didn't have the right scope necessarily, but it was such a crazy chest. I'll never forget that, unless I do. Hazy Hillside, no complaints. It was kind of hard to get here. I just remember being it's just this divot didn't have a lot of cover. It was just there was not a lot of cover here, and the thing is there wasn't a lot of loot on the outside. Like you can get loot on the inside, but if you're coming in and you need loot, there's not really much out here. There is this hut though, which you talked about, which is really iconic. There is a small hut. Where's that small hut gonna be? It's gonna be like right here or so. There's a small little hut with a parking lot and stuff, and picnic tables. That was kind of fun. I don't know if it was picnic tables. This place right here, reboot van, very cool. Buy weather tower and stuff. Always a place to go if you needed to and stuff, but it's usually looted, or maybe I don't know. I don't know if I remember anyone camping there. You'd usually just end up there, but you always pass through. You don't really stay here. And the loot, it was kind of like the junkyard or whatever from Fortnite of G. Gosh, I'm getting tired. I'm done talking. Lots of terrain stuff. Chests. I think there was some chests here. Rivers. Lots of memories of I'd get absolutely pummeled by Reckless and I need to get away, and I swim down the river and I get away. SUV camping in certain locations here. Good times. Let's talk about these. End games here were always crazy. Always super fun if you have a sniper and you have high ground. Just good memories here early in the season. We'd go Grand Glacier, we'd get Circle, we'd have snipers, and we'd just absolutely kill it. It was really good memories in these hills. It's really open though. It's a really crazy time. This thing with the jumper. I can't talk right now. The launch pad. And there'd be some slurp barrels and a few chests and stuff. Not you could get away with landing there. One time sometimes we'd land there, then land around here, and there'd be like piano chest, and then you could go from there to Glacier. So I would go like here, zip line to here, launch, and it would take a few minutes, but you get to Grand Glacier, and then I could meet up with everyone else. You also have campfire right here. I think that's where it is. Where it had the scanner guy who doesn't scan anymore, but they had sniper ammo. They're cool. I think it was. They don't. I don't think they have sniper ammo, but anymore. But they had sniper ammo. You'd get the scanner, and we go here, and it would scan all of Glacier, and you'd see like dozens of ammo boxes. It was so cool. Um, here's there's also a lot of loot here. There was plane crash, which plane crash moved from here to down to this water. But plane crash was really cool because they had just a lot of loot, and it was just another place to go. There'd all often be a NPC squad when we started here, so that was cool. And it was just like another place to loot for Grand Glacier. Yeah, that's pretty much the map. These fields down here didn't really pay attention to. All right, let's go quick. I saved best for last, but I'm all tired. I'm going to hold the mic up. Fencing fields. The most busiest place on the map always. Lots of bots, lots of sweats. Super fun. Every time you go fencing, you know you're going to get action. It's never boring. I think there's like 2 times where there's no one. If that, I don't even know. Sometimes people see people diverting to this house, which, usually I think it had an SUV, so that's nice. Sometimes you divert because there's so many people going to fencing. Fencing is just such a busy spot. The busiest spot. Fencing is iconic. I heard camping in this tree once, and then I think a society member saw me and revealed me. There's chests down here, and this pool is cool. These houses were nice, and there's a whole underground network. What a cool location. The reboot van is up here, and we're sticking it a few times. There's flow berries around and chests. The flow berries are always really nice. You grab a flow berry on your way to go, and you just carry along. There's a tractor chest up here. There's a little hut. Oh no, tractor chest. Yeah, I guess it is. No, the tractor chest is right here. Is it not? Yeah. It's about there probably. There's a tractor chest. There's a little hut here. Is that it? I think that is it. With sometimes had cars or I don't know, yeah. And then had some little loot and stuff. Nisha was really. I need to talk about the bosses. Sunny Step, Peter Griffin. I already talked about him. Oscar, I died of clusters a few times. Oscar was kind of aggressive as well, but not as scary as Peter. But he was cool. Nisha didn't really die. Nisha, nothing crazy to say about it. Just Nisha was most contested, just because it's such a contested area. Her AR was really. It's one of those valuable items in the game. I never really quite got the hang of it. I just couldn't really aim with it. Just the one-time scope is tricky for me, I guess. But it was a good item. I'd always take it. There's some bushes around here to hide in. Just going in here, there's sometimes be campers. There's a great place to camp and try and get people going to the vault. Very tight corridor battles. You just run into people. It's just such a cool little place. It was fun, and honestly, I remember having trouble finding where the vault was at first. You kind of figure out how to go. You can go in here, go in here. There's a small place in the house. There's a place to be swarming society members. Just a very active place. There'd be lots of chests here. There'd be chests and stuff. Lots of stuff to pick up. There'd be SUV in the front here, which I'd use to camp in for a while. A giant truck slurp barrel thing here. Really good. Sometimes landing boss house. I just have so many hours landing boss house and trying to figure out can we take on the boss. There's a bedroom up here that I would go to a lot. That would sometimes have loot. Fencing was cool. I actually distinctly remember starting. This is really early in the season. I just remember this. I didn't know where to go. I didn't have a whole map covered, but I was go fencing with a friend, and we'd go fencing and we'd go and we'd land. We didn't really know the location, the map all the way yet, but we just go to fencing, and it just seemed like our little place. It didn't seem like a lot of people would go there, and I think people kind of caught on. But fencing, I don't think they updated the map at all. I feel like I remember Hazy Hillside being right here for some reason, and I remember Metals. The first day I remember Metals being gigantic and being really overwhelming. This is not how I remember the map at first, but this is how I remember it now. I could draw this map from memory forever. Honestly, fencing fields was really fun. Some of the most high kill games is dropping at fencing. You could go up here to weather tower. You usually just go. We usually end up this way. Honestly, you usually find bots, and you just. What a cool location. Niche is so cool. Little huts, little. This little pool table area place hidden back here that I would camp in sometimes. Great. Let's go quickly. Let's go Grand Glacier. Grand Glacier is the place you drop the most. What a cool place. It's kind of like Lavish where it's so too big to explore. It's so cool. There's one car that we'd always take on our way out, and we'd have to have people on top of the car, and then they'd fall off, and we'd have to get them again. Grand Glacier was our starting place, and occasionally we'd die, but we'd get there, we'd loot up, we'd go here, we'd go to Reckless. Occasionally we'd get the Reckless medal if we could, and it was still there, and we felt confident. And that was when things started to get really, we started to get really good. A little hut down here that you can like use the vault vent to. Not really, didn't go there too much and stuff, but you go there. Sometimes there's a car, a little bit of loot. It's a place that you can go to if you want to. But Grand Glacier bounties were crazy. Not really. I don't know why I'm saying that. There's bounty board. There's the vending machine. Would usually grab med kits because the storm. I remember we go Grand Glacier and the storm would usually. Sometimes you have storm and it was great, but when we didn't have storm, we had to book it. Storm was so much faster than OG. It is faster than OG, so you have to get med kits. There's a deer in the garden and there'd be a butt chest. I remember landing in the hedges a lot early on and getting loot there. Montague's here. Montague, he has shockwaves as his boss, so he'd shockwave you and you'd just like be flying out of the glacier, and it's just like so inconvenient, but it was kind of silly. But I just remember going for Montague, and we took him down so many times. His AR I really liked at first. Kind of fell out of love with it. It's okay. I'll pick it up maybe, but it's I think just ARs in general I kind of fell out of love with. But I like the AR. It was like his weapon's fine. It's good. It's really helpful for taking down cars. It does a lot of damage. But just I already talked about Grand Glacier a little bit, but lots of memories of staying in the roof, landing in the roof, landing in the side, landing in every. I've probably been in every room. Lots to explore in each room too. It's a really great place to explore. It's such a beautiful map. Such a beautiful. I remember the first day just exploring and seeing Grand Glacier and just being like, wow. After Grand Glacier, you go down to Fishing Hut here. In between Reckless of Fishing Hut, they have a lady with lock on now, so that would be cool. So I'd do that for ranked to get a lock on pistol, or sometimes non-ranked. But early on, it would just be a nice little place to get. I wanted to use fishing rods at first. Didn't really work out, but. There's a plane crash here now, which is lots of loot, but it's kind of a tight area which you can't really get out of because it's surrounded by water, unless you have a grapple blade, I guess. But so kind of risky to get it. Never really cleared that area. But fishing out was just like a nice little maybe we'll get a med kit, maybe you'll get like that big pot you're looking for. And you kind of just drive your way to Reckless. Lots of end circles here. Grand Glacier is just a fun thing. I'm really happy with the Grand Glacier glider. Lots of great things with that. There's a little society hut here. Someone's getting SUV, I think. Not a lot going on in these outer area over here. This is kind of like a very remote spot, but Grand Glacier is honestly probably the most remote metal. I think Peter Griffin, even though we never really went to it because it was often congested by storm. Grand Glacier, a lot of times you just wouldn't have anyone there. And it'd be really nice because you can actually get set up and stuff. Let's talk about Reckless Railways. I've been talking. Oh my god, I've been talking for way too long. I was gonna say midnight. Oh my god. Okay. We need to book this. Yeah. Still. Oh god, this is waking way too long. But I think I'll appreciate this later on. Reckless Railways. Honestly, Reckless Railways for me, the most iconic is gonna be Lavish, Grand, then maybe Fencing. Reckless Railways, it feels iconic now, and it's pretty iconic. I spent so much time here in ranked, but early in the season I would never ever go here, never land here. Just felt too popular, even though it is kind of popular, but it was kind of you'd often see Valeria's medals stay up. I don't know why. Nisha's medal always go down. Not always, but Nishino's always pretty much always went down. Oscar's medal, Peter's most of the time, Grand Glacier most of the time. Ruggles for some reason just that medal would just be up sometimes. I think it's just like people are too scared to go for it. Lavish most of the time. I don't know. Well, is I know every nook and cranny of this. Besides this little ruin place. This ruin place had a little nice chest upstairs. Didn't really go up here too much. There's a bush here. Bush here. This interstation don't know too much of these houses. I would explore and camp them so much. This is my camping house is in here. There's a one-way area. There'd be lots of cars right here and here. Courtyards. Not a lot of people here usually in ranked. A really good place to loot, and when you land there, you know that no one's gonna be there. Not really any problems over here. This became the golden spot to land to. Initially, I was landing up here and camping here. Also, not a bad spot. There's a little vault right here. I would see a lot of grapple blades in the inside of here. There's a shelf you could hide on. Not a lot of loot in this house, but it was always a nice place. Sometimes I had a car. This place was okay too. The slurp barrels is that one room with a lot of ammo boxes and stuff. I don't know what to say. It had like cabinets. It wasn't that crazy, I guess, but lots of disconnected rooms here. People would stay up here and snipe. I was just being in train station. This is such an open area, such a chaotic place. There usually be a lot of there weren't always battles, but there used to be people. And there, you'd have. It was a fun area. It was a very balanced area. Valeria's medal. Valeria was probably one of the fiercest there. I got very close to dying multiple times. I'd say I died the most to Oscar or Montague, but yeah, Hyper SMG was. I think I've heard a lot of people trash talking it. I liked it. It was fine. Did its damage, but I didn't quite. I don't know. It's not. I don't think I quite performed super well with it, but I always enjoyed getting her SMG. But the house, there would be a turret out here. It felt like a very defended spot. It would be really hard to swoop in and get the medal. You really had to take down the defenses before getting the medal. And in ranked especially, it's really hard to get the medal. Like, there'd always be someone camping, always be someone waiting to swoop in. Really good place to swoop in on people who are finishing up there. So kind of just a chaotic boss house. Really chaotic. Occasionally you see Valeria like all over the map, all around here. Like Valeria would move places. I had a time of Valeria's like in this house, and it was just crazy when I was camping there. This hut was really iconic. I'll divert here if too many people are going reckless during ranked. There's usually cars and motorcycle stuff. I died here a few times, got some good kills here a few times. Enough loot to get you started. All is good. All is, there'd be 1 to 2 to chest. I don't know if there could be 0. But it was a nice little hut and stuff. Nice little parking space there. Just always really good to go for. It had a bounty board. Nice little area. Is that it? There's this weather hut that we always go for. We go grand, and then we go for weather hut, then reckless. There's the weather tower. Weather tower is always there. All the other weather towers are not guaranteed, but this one is. And this one, my gosh, it was such a good. It was so nice. We got so much value out of it. Really cool. That concludes that. I gotta go. Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1. Good job. I had a great time with you. I love all this. I'm gonna miss this. I'm really happy we ended on a win though. Is there any last thing that we can talk about here that we didn't? We're camping here. We're camping here and I found someone who was already camping in the trees, and I landed on them and they had to pickaxe and then we ran away. Or they ran away and I couldn't get them. My god, I'm ready to change this whole UI. People still don't really like it from what I can perceive. I think I prefer the old one, but it's like I've gotten used to it. Like I'm not, what are you gonna do? And that concludes Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1. I'm gonna get off and we're gonna doing Chapter 5 Season 2, Myths and Mortals. And I'm very tempted to push this YouTube channel and see how much I can get without really editing. If I could just talk and play and get like 1,000 subscribers, I think that'd be cool. So let's check our crown. Let's do our crown emote. Bind your, oh my god, all these emotes like I've good memories with. All right. 30 crown wins. Wow. That's really cool. Honestly, like 95%, like 25 of these are like from early in the season, and I kind of just died down because I started going to ranked. Look at Lavish in the background with the snow. God, I kind of miss Snowy Lavish. It was a fun time. What a cool season. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss all the guns, the sniper rifle. Even though the sniper rifle one shots is really annoying, it was really satisfying when you got the kill. When you being behind a sniper, oh. Favorite gun, lock-ons is really fun. Snipers are fun. Frenzy autos are really fun. They're all, I mean, I liked all the guns. SMGs never really cut it out, or pump shotguns. Anyway, we can talk about forever. I love the cars. Just a lot of really good memories this season. This season was harder than Fortnite OG. Lot more of a learning curve. Lot more of a grind. A lot more hours put in. A lot faster storm. A lot more sweaty. And less casual. But it was a special experience, and I'm really grateful to have been played it. And I played the entire season. I did not play every single day because I had vacation times, but I played pretty much every single day. And I played a lot. And it was a big part of these past 3 months. And it was really cool. It was really special. It was really... It's really iconic. I just have so many good, grateful memories for like finally getting a win after playing for a long time, or not playing for 10 hours and not getting a win. That was difficult. But just discovering new things about the map, and I remember at first it was really scary because it just seemed like we couldn't even get a win or kill, and then you finally get your first kill and then your first medal and stuff. Wow, the medals were so fun. Like, passing each other the medal, and didn't like it at first. It was really scary at first, but it really cool. Let's look at the umbrella. I remember this umbrella of like, oh, it's a new umbrella, and it was kind of, I don't know, nothing crazy, or I don't know. It's not people's favorite umbrella maybe, but it's iconic. It's a nice souvenir because this season was so chaotic at first. I remember ending up, okay, I'm gonna end it after this. I remember ending up like here and like being so lost. Just where do you even go on the map? There's just too much. Like, it's just so overwhelming. And I think we're gonna have that experience again, where we're gonna experience the new map, and it's gonna be crazy. I can't imagine what the season would have been like if I had recorded it. I don't know if I would have seen any growth on YouTube. I'm kind of glad I didn't, though. I got to have this experience. But Chapter 5 Season 2, I'd love to see what happens. Or maybe if I don't do it, I hope to push this on YouTube, or I hope to push YouTube elsewhere. I hope to push YouTube. So, goodbye, all of you. Man, just like land, like let's land lavish. You land lavish, and you deal with the turret, you deal with the members, and you find guns, and thank you. Great. Okay, I don't need to be all crazy and sappy. All right. Bye. Thank you. Is it an hour and a half? I was just going to record like a 20-minute thing after the game. I just talked about Fortnite for an hour. That's how crazy this season was. I got so many skins. Remember when this came out? Champion Kyra. Which didn't come out. It came out before the season, but I like Champion Kyra a lot. Guardian Lyn came out. And then you got the Battle Pass skins. What a trip. Like, just the Frenzy auto. So many kills, so many non-kills, so much stress. I can't believe I got that Unreal. I'm going to miss it. I remember going to Lavish, and a lot of times you get Lavish and get other stuff, but it's so distant for anything else. You have to get a car, and you have this kind of waiting period before you find anyone else. And we just go here, you get cars, and we go out. And I think getting all set up in Lavish, then getting to the cars, like that was a good time. All parts of this memory, all parts of this island, just playing around, just the craziest of times. Every single game was a game. It had so much going on. It was so cool. I love Lavish Lair. I really like, actually. Maybe I'll put that. Lavish Fencing, Reckless, and Grand. I have so much to talk about them. If I had to pick one out of them, Grand Glacier at first, then Grand Glacier got replaced with Lavish. Reckless and Fencing are always good. I never really... Ah, they're so cool, though. Fencing still feels a little... I don't know. Whatever. They're... Wow, and this match quest, getting the XP each day. Wow. I just remember passing around Grapple Blades, getting Grapple Blade, getting Sniper, trying out like different scopes, seeing what I like, because I really liked the, trying squares. I fell in love with square snipers and ARs. That was the biggest change. And I kind of like having no scopes on the SMGs and shotguns, but you can deal with it. All right, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.